Hey guys, Shane here. One shift at a time, and we are about to do another live hockey game. Try and turn it down a bit here so we don't get in any trouble. And we're just about to do the national anthems. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday night. Thank you for joining me if you're new here. I do appreciate you coming. Try and do some light commentation of me, opinions, and such. This is in Edmonton. This is Edmonton's second game of the season. They, of course, picked up a 1-0 shootout victory over the Vancouver Canucks that I also covered. And this has been Calgary's first game. They have not had a lot of luck in first games. In fact, I don't think they've won one in, it's been a couple years, they'll probably tell us here in the broadcast. Let's see if it's feisty. Starting by Sean Castle. You never know. New season, but usually these teams don't like each other. And I think we're going to be in Battle of Alberta. Looks like we have another near sellout. If it's not a sellout, I'd be surprised. We have Markstrom in net for the Calgary Flames, and we have Mike Smith in the net for your Edmonton Oilers. There is a few spotted red sweaters in the sea of blue. We're just wrapping up the national anthem here. It's good to be back on Saturday night with some live hockey. A year and 8 months since the Battle of Alberta. So here we are, set to resume. Hasn't been much of a battle over the last couple of years. Either Calgary has swept them all, or in the last couple, Edmonton has near swept them all. We got Markstrom taking a little sniff of the old Salters, and he's about to take his 300th start. Mike Smith, 947 save percentage, 1.85 goals against. He's going to be your starter for the Edmonton. And Nugent Hopkins will face off against Elias Lindholm. And Lindholm will win it. Calgary will send it up, and it looks like it gets chipped up just in front of the Oilers. Net up into the ice, 4 seconds in. We have our first whistle, which face-off will be once again right at the center ice. Gaudreau and Yamamoto trying to sneak in, refs trying to talk him back off. It will be a repeat of Nugent versus Lindholm. This time, Nugent Hopkins wins it back to his own blue line. Oilers chip it up and all the way down the ice. Gibbons chase. And Yamamoto's got it in behind the net, but he loses handle on it. They're going to have to chase. Gaudreau now has it. He backhands it behind his own net. Anderson will chip it up. Just not clear. Kachuk is fighting on the boards with it. It does finally get out, and Kachuk gets as far as center. Has it knocked off his skates. The Oilers make a change. And they're going to dump it in. A little pressure from Puljujarvi. Draisaitl now pinching along the boards. Gets out to the point. A little quick move by Barry, but he fires high and wide. And that looks like it went up. Maybe actually it was a save. Maybe it was a bit of a blocker there. And it does go up into the crowd. Let's have another look. Oh yeah, he got his shoulder just above his blocker. I think Barry Barry had that one on net, so good save and a nice warm up. It's back to Barry at the point. He's going to chip it down low. Draisaitl fighting in the corner. Tanev's going to remove the puck from him, and Lucic is going to bring it up as far as center. Pops it off the backline. Backline across center, into the corner. Centers it. They try and chip it up. Lucic will take control back behind the net. Centers it. No one's there. And now the Oilers are going to come the other way. Draisaitl chips it into Pugliarvi. Back to Draisaitl. Chases it down to the corner. Shot from a bad angle. And Markstrom's going to guide that one out. Barry's going to have to go all the way back to his line, but he's going to send a stretch pass for McDavid. McDavid backhands it across to Nurse, but Nurse wasn't quite there. He'll chip it into the corner. Flames will kick it out. All the way down the ice. Smith will take it behind the net, backhands it out. Bouchard flips it up. At center, I believe it was a high stick. And that'll bring a whistle just outside the Oilers zone. Yeah, Mike Smith is there. Alright, face-off is won by Calgary, and they will shoot it deep into the Oilers zone. Goes around. They pinch, try and get it up front by Monahan, but it doesn't make it. Cassian will chip it up. Tries to receive the return pass. It's a little choppy play in and around the center. Now the Oilers going to try and come back, try and cut across the center, but there is a good hit. Nice open ice hit. Mangiapane's going to send it off the boards. Up to Dubé. Dubé is going to swing it behind. He's going to get pinched off by Bouchard. Low giveaway and a quick shot, but it hits the man in front. Now the Flames control deep in the Oilers zone. Chuck behind the net. Pops out, but Mike Smith, I think, saved it. And it hit something in front. It might have been Mike Smith, might have been the goalie. The Flames still have it. What? Kachuk behind the net. It's loose in front. It's going to be a penalty. And it looks like a Flame penalty deep in Edmonton territory. That was a bad penalty. That was a nice hit. Branson laid on Fogle. But let's see. Puck talks out. They're both fighting for it. I don't see the hook. I don't know. But regardless, the Oilers will go to their first power play. Draisaitl's shot goes wide. Good start. We're going to go power play there. Okay, minute 39 left on the power play. Edmonton will backhand it back to McDavid, who cycles back behind his own net. McDavid breaks his own blue line. Cross center, cross the other blue line, trying to go through everyone. Wide, low shot, Markstrom's got it. Whistle is blown. Went up into the crowd. It'll be a face-off just to the left of Markstrom. And face-off's won by Lucic, and the Flames will clear it down the ice. Hello and welcome. Minute 13 left in the penalty, and Barry will hit it up to Draisaitl. Cross center. Draisaitl kind of decides to circle back. Tries to kick it up, but the Flames will intercept. Tanev will send it all the way back down the ice. And Smith will stop it behind the net. Barry. Quick give and go to McDavid to Draisaitl. Again, they get stopped at the line. Dubé is going to pinch it. And now it looks like Mangiapane's on a breakaway, but yes, Smith gets the save. 38 seconds remaining. And the best shot of the power play goes to the Flames so far. Draisaitl's going to break the line and then circle back. Nurse at the point. He's going to put it back to Bouchard, back to Nurse. Nurse fakes it over to Drysaddle, top corner, down to McDavid. McDavid tries to go across to Pugliarvi, and Markstrom with a massive save. 20 seconds left. That was a great opportunity. That was a huge save. Huge save by Markstrom. Hey, how's it going, Big Slow? Hope you're doing well tonight. Got another big game tonight. This one should get rough. It's starting to get rough. Okay. Flames win the draw. Send it around Dubé. Dubé chops it up, and those 14 seconds left, they send it to the length of the ice. Kyle Turris is going to come break the line, sends it off to Cassian, back to Turris. Flames will wipe it out, and Shillington will bring it as far as center, and he'll chip it in deep. The power play is now over. And shots are 4-3 in favor of the Oilers. That's going to go all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing call against the Oilers. With 14:39, they're going to bring a face-off all the way back down into the Calgary or Edmonton zone. Man, your videos have been taking off lately. I've been checking out your Snotty Boys. Holy smokes. Getting tons of views. That's awesome. Congrats, bud. And Monahan will take the draw. And he's going to win it. It's going to go back. They'll bring it in deep. Lindholm's going to take a shot from bad angle. But Dubé will swing it around to Mangiapane. Mangiapane circles. He loses his man. Now he's behind. Sends it out front, but it's going to go through the leg and all the way down the ice. Flames will have to regroup. Markstrom will just stop it. And they will break out again. Monahan on the near boards. Cuts in, tries to send it out front again. We've got to get some shots going here. Trying to get too fancy. Yamamoto now swings it out. Cross center. Chips it up high. Little dump chase. Tanev and Yamamoto fight for it. Yamamoto comes up with it. They'll send it back to the line. Now back to Yamamoto behind the net. He's going to set up shot. He's going to fire it back to the point. Then it's going to come across to Turris. Through some traffic, and Markstrom will grab that. Great shot. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. We got 3 so far. Got a good game. I think it's going to be a great game. Another shot for the Oilers. First battle of Alberta for this season. Excited. Don't know. It's so tough to gauge how the season will go in the off season. We can't really tell until the teams hit the ice, and here we are. So, been really excited for the return of hockey. Hope you guys are too. Let's see what we got around the league here again. This is, of course, one of the late games. Alright, so Buffalo, the surprising Buffalo Sabres, starting 2-0. They won 2-1 against Arizona in a shootout. Florida dismantled the Islanders 5-1. They're also undefeated. Boston came back to beat Dallas 3-1. Pittsburgh again won 5-2 over Chicago, who's lost the game. Tampa Bay finally picks up one, a shootout win over the Capitals. Columbus beat Seattle in overtime, so Seattle gets another point. Toronto gets on the board with a 3-1 win. Montreal loses again, and Vancouver now has 1-1-1 as they lost 3-1 to Detroit. A little later on, we do have Minnesota versus LA. And currently going, we have Carolina and Nashville in the third, 1-1. We have St. Louis 2-0 over Colorado. And Winnipeg has a 1-0 lead over San Jose. So that's going to make pixel-happy. We'll keep an eye on that game as well as we go. And we are back. And the Flames win the draw, send it around to Rasmus Anderson. Tries to send it, but it's going to get past. So Nurse will put it around to Barry behind his own net. Intercepted by the Flames. Backlund's got it. Sends it to Lucic. Lucic shoots. Smith with the save. Backlund now has it. And the Oilers will regroup. Sends it up to Nurse. Nurse will get it to the line. Pugliarvi makes a move at the line. Nurse goes offside. That's going to bring it up. A whistle at the Flames line. Shots are even 5-5. Lucic has already seen him on the ice twice, proving himself to be a factor. Lindholm's going to win it back. Calgary seems to be winning the draw so far. Gaudreau's going to take it across center. He'll chip it up. Kachuk will chip it down low. Fighting around the boards. Now the Oilers will bring it up. Yamamoto brings on Chase. But it's Gaudreau that comes up with it. Gives it across to Kachuk, who can't handle the pass. He's going to take it behind the net. Still fighting for it. Nugent Hopkins is going to come up with it, though. He's going to send it up. And Hyman. Lock it in. Hyman's going to try and bring it out front. And then Yamamoto are going to fight for it in the corner. It's going to go up off to Gaudreau as far as center, and the Oilers are going to turn it back. Got Hyman coming down with some speed on the outside. He gets sticked out to the outside. Tries to send it back, and you just get a lucky rebound. It's going to go in the corner. Grabowson's going to try and send a lead pass to Mangiapane, but it's going to go off the man into the corner. Oilers will get chased. With 12-18, they're going to bring it out. Flames intercept that, though. Monahan will chip it back into the corner. Mangiapane's going to give chase. He's got the puck and turns around with it. Back behind the net. Monahan on the boards, being hounded. Bouchard's going to try and step in and take it, but he loses Mangiapane, who steps out in front, spins and shoots, but Mike Smith has it, pinches it up against, in between his blocker and his arm. Another great save by Mike Smith. Great game so far. Great action, both ways. I think this is going to be a beaut, boys and girls. Do you feel free to give us a like if you're enjoying it. Does help out a lot. Alright. Face off in the Oilers zone. Again, the Flames win it. Shillington will pinch in, sends it behind the net to Dubé. Back to Shillington, who steps out in front. We can't get the first pass, second pass, and Dubé almost knocks it in. Mike Smith with another great save. The three men will pinch off McDavid on the icing attempt, so it will be icing. If it wasn't for Smith, I don't think it would still be a 0-0 game. There's some great saves by Mike Smith so far. Yeah, that rebound comes right to, that was a great stick by Barry too. I'll have to give Barry credit for getting the stick there on Dubé. But Smith got his leg down for that save. And shots are now 8-5. The Oilers win the draw. They're going to chip it up. But Pugliarvi will lose the draw. McDavid, or I just said McDavid instead of Lucic. Anyway, they're getting chased in behind. Flames pinch in. It's going to send it back behind. Flames still controlled. Down to Lucic on the near boards. He puts it back to the point. Shot from the point. And Mike Smith has to make another glove save. Another glove save. And it's going to bring up another face-off in the Oilers zone, which they don't want to keep doing while they're losing these draws. Alright. The other games are still all the same. As I said, shots are 9 to 5 now in favor of the Flames. Lindholm's going to take the draw against Nugent Hopkins. To the left of Smith. The Flames won the draw. And control the zone. Shot goes across. Angles. Oh, another huge save from Mike Smith. He's going to hold on to that one too. They have got to start winning some draws or stop letting the Flames get draws in their zone. Rasmus Anderson just stepping into that one, but Smith was over again. Flames win the draw again. Shillington takes it at the ball. He's going to knock it down low to Kachuk. Behind the net to Gaudreau. That's going to get fighting in front. There's a loose puck. Kachuk had a whack at it. Now Gaudreau's got it in the corner. Comes out front, but there's 4 Oilers there. But the Flames stick in it. Now it's back into the corner. Lindholm's stick. Kachuk's fighting for it in the corner. It goes back to the point, and finally the Oilers will get it a race for it. Hyman with another good energy shift. This is twice I've seen really good speed out of him. Oh, a shot goes off his skate. I believe it was Yamamoto's skate, and it's dangerous because of that. It's back to the Oilers line, and they're going to circle back, take a change as CC's going to slow things down. CC chips it up the middle. They can't quite control the pass, so the Flames will backhand it back. They're going to have to go back to their own line. Now Bouchard has it. They're going to drop it back to Bouchard again, crosses the line, sends a lead pass, but it's going to be Markstrom behind his own net pinching it off. Flames are going to turn it up the other way. Shots are now 10-5 for the Flames. I will update that in the next break. Mike Smith will cut off the pass behind the net, send it up. The Oilers finally chip it out. Mike Smith's like, geez, you guys, you can't get the puck out. I'm going to have to come and do it myself. Smith again playing behind his left. Loses the puck to Lucic. Lucic tries to send it out front, but Smith gets the paddle down. And another great save by Smith, but that one was self-caused. It's going to go all the way down the ice for icing again. And the Oilers are not going to be able to change their players. This is a crucial draw deep in the Oilers territory. This is one they're going to want to win. That's for sure. Oh man, once again, I hope everyone's having a good night. Looks like a game. Flames win the draw again. Circles behind the net to Lucic. Lucic spins. Tries to drop it off to Monahan. The Oilers will pinch it off. They'll try and chip it up. Gets as far as center. Flames bring it down. They're going to bring it right back in Dubé so the Oilers don't have a chance to change. Cassian waits for the puck, and he gets checked because of that. I think he should have stepped up for it, but Cassian's going to now bring it as far as center and chip it down deep. Quick race for it. Shot from a bad angle, and now the Flames will bring it right back out. That was a good chance, though. It was good of them to get that shot. They needed that to kind of change, to get a bit of momentum going. We got the Oilers deep behind the Flames net, and it's going to go up to the point. It gets intercepted. Now Gaudreau and Kachuk are going to race away with it. Up off his stick, hand pass down, and that's going to be a face-off just outside the Oilers zone. Yeah, Derek Ryan from a bad angle there trying to score on Calgary, who of course he was faded away from. And we are into another commercial break. Once again, I want to thank everyone for being here. I know I say that a lot, but it does mean a lot to me that you come and hang out with me on Saturday nights. St. Louis still surprising Colorado. And Winnipeg's holding on there. I want to perhaps throw that on the other channel, I think. Could be a great game. Talk about that one during the commercials. Well, as soon as the other game is back, we'll go back to that. But we got face-off in Winnipeg zone that they win. They're going to send it out off the line. And this looks like this is in the Shark Tank, the SAP Center in San Jose. Shots are 8-4 for Winnipeg, so it looks like they are dominating play as well as on the scoreboard. Hellebuck will pinch it off behind the net, sends it around. And Connor will chip it out. And now, Flames game is back, so we'll go back for that. Okay. Face off is won by the Flames, and they've sent it in. Smith tries to pinch it out, but it's going to go all the way around anyway, and out. Shillington will take it back to his own line, back off the boards. Pugliarvi will intercept it there, dish it off to Drysdale. Drysdale brings it back into the corner, drops it back to Barry. Barry back to Drysdale, who swings it behind the net. Pugliarvi gets checked, tries to send it, let it go to McDavid, but another check. Flames are fighting for it, but can't get it out. Pugliarvi had a chance in the slot, spins it back out towards the boards though. Oilers try and chip it across in front to Draisaitl. Goudreau intercepts. He's going to hand it out as far as center. Now McDavid's going to bring it in. He's got some time, tries to send across the ice pass. It gets tipped, and Mangiapane's going to come out with speed. Him and Goudreau 2-on-1, flaps it over to Goudreau, can't get a handle on it, and the Oilers will break back out. Gets as far as the line, then it gets stopped. They send it into Smith, who just easily dishes it off to Nurse. Nurse finds a net, puts it off to Barry. Barry, long pass, gets chipped. It's going to go all the way back behind the net where Ryan will give chase. Gets sent up. Mangiapane will get a stick on it, so CC will give chase back his own net, behind his own net. Fights off the check in the corner. Circles up in front of his net, in front of his goal, across the blue line. It gets chipped in. Cassian turns on the boards, but sends it along. In the corner, shot, and they score. A bad angle shot, and it chipped up, and we've got a 1-0 Oiler lead. Yeah. I think Markstrom started to cheat across onto the other side, and it cost him. So yeah, saucer pass. Goudreau just could not get it, and as things usually go, it goes all the way down and the other way, and they are able to capitalize. I think Ryan gets it, so he gets that first against his former team. He's going to love that. And Smith out again, dangerous. But they will control, and the Oilers will chip it out. Lucic gets it in as far as the hash marks, but the Oilers will bring it back out. Nugent Hopkins will send it in deep. He's going to chase. Shillington will backhand it up to Lucic. Lucic tries to get it out. Looks like Yamamoto gets a stick on it, and the Oilers will settle it down and send it deep into the Flame zone. Hyman's going to fight for it in the corner, but Lucic will take it away. He's going to send it up, lead pass. And the Flames are going to chip and chase into the corner. Mike Smith goes all the way out and gets hit, but he's way in the corner, and he kind of put his back into it like he knew it was coming. Ballsy play there. And Ryan gets his first of the season, first as an Oiler. Assisted by Fogle and Zach Cassidy. And we got a goal. And now Markstrom's getting a little involved as well. So the goalies are getting a little. Yamamoto tries to sneak in, and the puck is loose at his feet. Markstrom finally covers up. There is a little fight now. Anderson and Yamamoto, gloves are off. Anderson is laying into him. And Battle of Alberta is off. Here we are. And we'll see. Yamamoto didn't really do a lot, but he was in it at the beginning. But we'll see. Anderson's definitely going. He was punching. Oh, he took a swing, but that's not enough, I don't think, compared to what he ate. So we could be having another Oiler power play. In fact, I think we are. Ooh, I still say commercial break there. Sorry, it is a commercial break again. There we are. Now let's check back from the Winnipeg game. Right there, still winning. Shots are now 9-4, so we've only missed one shot. San Jose tries to give and go, but they are getting penalty or hand pass. Sorry, hand pass, and that's going to come outside the zone for the face-off. It's a nice chance. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, and they are going to a commercial too. Half cross. Always line up to commercials. Caroline has scored on Nashville, and they only have a minute 30 left, and they now have a 2-1 lead. So that is speed. But Oilers managed to grab the early lead. A really good competitive first period. We'll see if we get 3 periods of this. That's what we want. Alright, we are back. And let's get all this sorted. Boom, right in the face. You ate that. Whole blood in the teeth and the smile. It is going to be a 4-minute power play for the Oilers. The Flames win the face-off, and they are able to chip it out all the way down the ice. Smith puts it back into the corner for Barry, who takes it behind the net. Barry comes on out between the hash marks. Gives it away to Backlund, but Backlund pops it up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will bring it in. Proceeds the return pass at the line, sends it across to McDavid. McDavid in the corner. Back to the point to Barry. Barry across to Draisaitl, back to Barry up the line. Draisaitl takes a shot. Markstrom's got the save. And there's some more rough stuff in front of the net. This one's not going to go far. Pugliarvi got knocked down in front, and that'll bring an end to that. And we got 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. The power play. Oilers win the draw, back to the point. They're going to pass it back. Down low, across to McDavid. McDavid can't handle it cleanly, so he hands it back to the point. And Pugliarvi takes out the goalie, and that's going to bring out some rough stuff. And this is all 5 men again. 3 minutes 12 left in the first power play. There's going to be some more penalties on this. For sure, there's going to be some more penalties on this. I believe it all started with Pugliarvi taking out the goalie. That will most likely be a penalty. That will negate 2 minutes of the 3 minutes and 12 seconds at least, if there's not other coincidental things that are going on, which are totally possible. The roughing penalty to Pugliarvi. Yeah. That's what they're going with. And then there's some extracurriculars. 4 Flames jump on him. And he knew it was coming. I really gotta get rid of that commercial break. Alright, Flames win the face-off. Back to the point. Dubé's got it behind. That was a save by Mike Smith. Dubé's got it in the corner. Monahan out to the point. He's got time. Shillington sends it towards the net. Monahan tips it, but it goes off. Smith easily guides that to the corner, and now McDavid's going to come out with speed. McDavid and Draisaitl approach the line. McDavid drops it for Draisaitl. He goes out wide, tries to send it back for McDavid, but Shillington intercepts. Now the Flames go back the other way. Dewey stops at the line, but they're going to have to wait up as it's offside. Oilers try to send it back up off the boards. Now McDavid's got it. They try to send it in front. Nurse gets the stick chopped, and now the Flames will control it. And now Monahan and Nurse are exchanging pleasantries. This game is getting fun. Shots 13-10. 4-on-4 for a minute and 8 seconds left. Flames will send it in. Goudreau tries to put pressure, but Smith swings it out, and that's going to go all the way out. Shillington back to his own red line, blue line. Now the Flames circle back. Goudreau gets it off his skate. Now he's going to chase with Bouchard. Lindholm puts pressure on it, but the Oilers will come up, sending it up to Hyman. Hyman and Nugent Hopkins. Hyman goes out wide. He's going to circle the net. Spins. Shot. Markstrom's got it. Now it's going to bring up a face-off. I tell you, this is a shootout at the OK Corral tonight. Backlund wins the face into the corner, and Tanev will bring it out, backhanded as far as the point. The Oilers can't handle it, but they finally do settle the puck down. They send it out. Barry with some speed across center gets checked at the line. Tanev will turn it back. He's going to send it down, and it misses everyone. Could have been icing, but Smith plays it. He's going to backhand it behind the net. Vogel will send it up to Nurse. Nurse across the line. He was going to turn, but he loses the puck. Flames lose his stick, so the puck will get back to Nurse at the point. Sends it across the Draisaitl. Draisaitl across, back to Draisaitl. He can't hold this puck. Goes across, and the Oilers score from the other side. And it is McDavid with his first goal of the season, and it is 2-0 Flames, or 2-0 Oilers. And McDavid has his first of the season. He was wide open. Yeah, they're not going to miss anything there. Beautiful goal. Yeah, right out of the box, Blair gets the assist there. And McDavid looks a little pumped up. I often say he doesn't show a lot of passion, but it looked good. Lucic had one in the skates there. There's somebody's stick's broken again. The puck comes out front. It's the Oilers, one of their forwards gave it to the V. Tanev circles across to Lucic in front, can't handle the pass. Puck's going to go back into the corner. And it gets chipped up. Cassian across the line. He's going to shoot towards the net. Gets tipped. That was dangerous too. McDavid gets his first of the season on the power play. And there's more rough stuff behind the net, even though the puck and the play is up near center. Cassian's got 2 sticks. And now they finally have to blow the whistle. Yeah. I'm surprised the refs let it go that long. But now things are really getting rough. Things are getting nasty. Yeah, Cassian lost a helmet, but somehow had 2 sticks. The action was going on in the corner, even though the puck was up near center. And now the refs are left to try and sort this out. That's going to be fun. Cassian's already standing in the box because there's only a minute 38 left in the first. So let's see, Cassian hits him from behind. Sidorov comes, cross check from behind. Ryan's there. Monahan just skates away. Then he steals Monahan's stick. He's got two sticks in his hand, and then Zadorov goes over and gives him a what for? Almost throws him into the flames back. Cocoon comes in as well. And it was him and Kachuk talking. It's looking good. And it looks like after all that, it is going to be a 2-minute power play with a minute 38. Flames really need this one up. They changed it to a 4-on-4. That looks probably more like what it should be. And looking back at the other games there, Minnesota LA has started. Carolina is now over. And that was a 3-2 final. So there was a little flurry at the end there. A flurry of goals at the end. Flames win the draw though in this one. We got a minute 34 left in the first. And some 4-on-4 action. Backlund's going to come across center. Deep into the zone. Hits the ref with the puck. Now it goes across and down. Nurse behind the net. Backlund will check him. Mangiapane in the corner. Steals. He's going to try and work it out front. Backhand to Backlund, but McDavid's going to come out across the blue line. Drop to Draisaitl. Draisaitl shot. Markstrom puts into the corner off his shoulder. Draisaitl now. Works back to the line. Sends it down deep to Nurse. Nurse will start to work back towards the line, dished it off to Draisaitl. Tries a quick move. Forehand, backhand, huge save Markstrom. Puck still loose. Draisaitl sends it over to McDavid. He can't handle it. Squeaks through to Barry. Barry's going to send it across to Nurse. Nurse shot, and Markstrom's going to snag that one and hold on. And again, skates in a little check, and that's going to start some rough stuff. Refs are right in there quick this time. A minute and 2 left in the penalty, 40 seconds left in the period, and definitely things are getting rough. Big save, big paddle by Draisaitl there. Getting his paddle down. Alright, puck's goes behind the net. Flames will try and bring it up. They drop it for Gaudreau, but he can't take it. Lindholm will then send it across. Back to Gaudreau again. He'll take it off the boards. Inside, outside. Shot gets deflected into the corner. And they're going to call that. Wow. After all they didn't call, they're going to call Lindholm slightly hitting Hyman. Wow, I'm very surprised. Surprised, but I'm not really surprised at the way the reffing goes this year. It just doesn't seem to be any consistency. Or are they calling holding? He put his hand on the puck for a long time. Are they calling that? Yeah, they are. Closing hand on puck. Okay. I was wondering. I'm like, how the heck are they going to call that penalty after everything they've allowed? But it is Hyman who gets the penalty. So now the Flames will go on a 4-on-3 penalty for the remaining 17 seconds, and then 20 seconds into the next period. And that's going to be shot into the corner and end the period. And that's going to bring us to the first intermission. So we will take a bit of a break here. Might switch over actually to the other game while we're on break. That is the Winnipeg game. That might be an intermission though too. Let's just take a quick see. It is. Every game is in intermission except for the LA Minnesota one. Let's put it there, Wyoming. I just like to try and keep the hockey going. Weather so far in the driver's seat.
The official call right now.
In the game. And St. Louis is still in control 3-1 over Colorado. That's in the second intermission. And as we said, Winnipeg is over San Jose 1-0 also in the first intermission. 0-0 in the first period. Minnesota and LA. Shots of 5 for Minnesota, 2 for LA, and Minnesota's about to step on a 2-minute power play. Minnesota's going to win the draw. Back to the point. Dumba. Another. Near the hash. From the corner behind the net. Back to the far corner. Up to the point. Back to Dumba on the close point. He's going to spin around, but the puck will sneak out. And Minnesota will strike back, going across the blue line. And they're going to bring it back to the point, but LA will intercept. Minnesota maintains zone coverage though. Deep in the net. In the corner. They cycle it. Minnesota's still in control. Shot wide. They will cover on the other side from the point, behind the net. LA has control for a second, but it's still loose in the corner. And Minnesota brings it. Oh, he almost forehand backhanded in. They still have it in the corner. Shot hits the back of the net. Fighting in the corner. Kings are just happy to push it up against the boards. Finally, they break up. Can't clear the zone though. Dumba holds it in. He brings it in down to the hash. Shot from a bad angle. Now it's chipped up front, and Minnesota had a great chance. I can't believe they didn't score there. I think that was Kirill Kaprizov who had that chance. Now they send it far, and shot, and the Kings will control. Hartman with the shot high, and the goalie was able to get it. I'm not sure. Sorry, I do not know the Minnesota and LA players very well. I need to watch more. Of them. Thanks again to anyone who's come by, liked and subscribed. I do appreciate it all. While we are in this animation, I think I will just run down, say hi to everybody, and then come back. First intermission. Like that. Share. Boom. Alright, that's set up for the second period. shall be done. Alright, I'm back. We are still in the intermission on my game.
Tight four seams.
And we are. So, another one. Last commercial too. Checking the out-of-town scoreboard that we did have Buffalo again. Surprise, surprise, Buffalo. Are they going to make the power rankings? We'll see. Have to tune in and find out. I don't know. Big surprise if they do. I don't think they will. Boston, though. They take care of Dallas. And that puts them, I believe, 2-0. They're in definitely good position. Tampa managed to finally win. Pittsburgh, again, also doing quite well to start the season. They're 2-0-1. 3 points. Just have that one overtime loss disparaging their record. We should hopefully be back here soon. We got the inside the game on the CBC right now. Toronto managing to win the Battle of Ontario rematch. Battle of Alberta in full effect here as we are having quite a rough game so far. I think that's what you expect though from these two teams. Sean Wheeler, he looks injured or something. I don't know. Alright, we got a face off. And Minnesota controlling their own zone. They're going to finally send it up, chip it up as far as center. It's just going to miss the net. So they're going to let that slide. There's no icing. Kings also surprising to be winners in their first game. And they'll be there. I think this season when I do the power rankings, I shall only do the top 10 like I've been doing the NFL. I think it'll be a much cleaner video that way. not as long. I could probably devote a little more time to talk about each team instead of kind of rushing through, and it's 30, right? Even if I only spend 1 minute talking about each team, that's a half-hour video right there. It kind of limits my ability, so you have to let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. I think it's just more manageable and hopefully a better viewing experience. That's what I want. Something kind of poppy, quick. Just give my opinion. I mean, I figure most people that are watching my power rankings are watching 5 to 10 other power ranking shows, and they just kind of want to see the differing opinions. See? Hopefully someone will let me know in the comments what they think. We're still in the intermission. When we come back, Calgary will still be on the power play. 4-on-3, I believe, about 20 seconds. Not a lot. And we'll return to 4-on-4 for the remainder of that time. I don't remember what it was, about a minute, I think. 40 seconds after. But closing the hand on the puck, Kennedy came near the halfway point of that 4-minute Calgary penalty. Or, sorry, the 4-on-4 opportunity. Very Toronto is being hot and cold team so far this year, eh? 2 wins and the 1 loss. Time the parade again, maybe? Looks like it can beat Ottawa, I guess. Can't believe they still have Jack Campbell in the LA King jersey on the website for TSN. I think they would be all over that since they have the Toronto Sports now. They're usually all about that. Okay, the Kings and Minnesota back. Kings control in their own zone. They're going to send it off the boards. Finally as far as center, and then they'll send it in deep open chase. And it goes all the way back around. Now Minnesota intercepts. And they're going to try and bring it out from their own zone. Back Zuccarello to center, and then back. Dougherty's going to send it around and chip it out in front. Kings try and go wide. I think it's Kopitar. Now in the corner. Fighting for it. The Kings break it out, send it towards the net, but the Minnesota Wild will control and bring it out of their own zone. They bring it back in though to try and set up, but the Kings are applying a lot of pressure. Finally, Minnesota takes a very bad angle shot from the corner, and they're going to bring it back to the point. Send it around behind the net into the near boards, cycling back down behind the net. Kings will chip it up and take control. Minnesota intercepts though, and they will send it back into the corner. Fighting in the corner, Kings are going to come away with it. They're going to chip it up off the glass and out, down to the Minnesota zone. Minnesota brings it up across center as the Kings change. Quick inside-outside move, shot, and the save is made by the goalie. We're going to have a Jonathan Quick gets the glove on it. We're going to face off to the left of him after this. Got more. Now getting a quick step back on the bench. So what he did wrong. I was feeling Spencer. Oh, the Oilers are playing well. It started off kind of sloppy. The Flames were putting it to him, but Smith was standing on his head. And now, the last 5 minutes of the period, the Oilers were really playing well. They caused the Flames to take a couple stupid penalties, though the Oilers took a dumb penalty at the end, closing his hand on the puck. It's like a 4-on-3. I believe there's like 20 seconds left of it as we start this period. But yeah, McDavid got his first. We always like to see that. So he's warming up already. It was a power play goal. Pugliarvi. There was a 4-minute Edmonton power play. Then Pugliarvi took a penalty, and they killed that off. And as Pugliarvi came out of the box, he set up McDavid. Nice, awesome. I'll do my best. Keep you in the loop. Nice. These commercials are always that good. Intermissions always seem to take forever. Oh, San Jose, looks like San Jose scored right at the beginning of the second. We're only a minute and 12 seconds in. And now San Jose's, I don't know if they were on a power play and that's when he scored. Oh, and now it's already 2-1 Winnipeg. Holy jeez, what's going on? Why are we not watching that? 18-29. Oh, it's probably something. They haven't even got the goals up there yet. It's happened so fast. So we both scored a goal in the first minute and 12 seconds. Holy jeez. I know. The ticker hasn't updated. Yeah, no, the ticker updated too. Wow. Yes, we should have been watching that one. We should have. Screen was lacking. Seems like we should be back by now. Here we are. Yes, yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Okay. So we're coming back into the arena. I got McDavid on the bench. We're showing the goal here. It's 14 feet, 19 feet away. And he shoots 74 kilometers an hour and buries that sucker. And that gives the Oilers a 2-0 lead. And we're ready for the face-off. It's going to be Lindholm versus Draisaitl. Just taking his time. Doesn't want to rush it. Here we go. And he finally drops the puck. Lindholm wins it back. And the Flames will drop it for Gaudreau. Gaudreau brings it up and across the line, drips it off to Lindholm. Lindholm in the center, back to Anderson at the point. Back to Gaudreau down low, shot, and Kachuk can't get it. Now it's Gaudreau in the corner. We got 1 second left in the, and now the penalty's over, and the Oilers are going to come out 3-on-2. And the Flames will just get enough of it to interrupt, and Gaudreau's going to go the other way. He's going to lose the puck. Cassian comes across. They can't clear. Gaudreau sends it down low. Backhand. Kachuk with a couple whacks at it, but Smith saves them all. We got 53 seconds left in the Calgary power play as the 4-on-4 has ended. Gaudreau behind his net. He's going to kick it out to the blue line. Kachuk drops it back for him. Now he sends it across, and the Flames bring it in. Shillington tries to send it across to Monahan, but the Oilers will intercept. They're going to send it down the ice. Shillington being chased by Yamamoto. He will drop it in his own corner. It'll get picked up by Dubé. Dubé sends it across to Tana. Tana back to Dubé with speed, but the Oilers are going to chip it. But they're not able to clear yet. They still control it kind of in their zone. And now the Oilers will clear it out. Markstrom stops it behind his own net, and the penalty is over. Back to even strength. And the Oilers are going to come out of their own zone. Tried to send it across to McDavid, but that gets intercepted. Backlund with quick give and go. Shot near side. Smith can't handle the rebound. Lucic has it in the corner, being handled by McDavid. Chips it to Backlund. Backlund gets it back across to the point. And now there's a penalty coming up against McDavid. It looks like McDavid got a penalty. Was that against Lucic or Backlund? Who drew that penalty? So it goes into the corner. Kachuk has a great chance. Smith knows Kachuk. Makes two good saves there. And now McDavid has his arm hooked around Lucic. It is. Oh my gosh. You don't see that very often. Lucic drew a penalty. A McDavid penalty. Alright, so the Flames, and we'll go back on the power play. They can't waste these opportunities. If they're going to get back into it, they win the face-off. Shot! Oh, it squeaked through Smith, but it goes wide. Flames will send it back to the point. Anderson, across, shot. Smith again with the big save. And he's going to hold on. Yeah, I don't know if Smith saw the whole thing, but he just moved last time, and he just got enough of it. And the second one, he saw all of it. He had that. Alright, so Flames win the draw again. Gaudreau has try and sneak it in low, but then goes around to Lindholm. Lindholm tries to send it back around. Bouncy puck out in front. Flames will keep it in. Gaudreau down in the hash. Sends it up to Monahan, who tries to send it across, but Rasmus Anderson barely keeps it in the zone. Now Gaudreau has it down in the bottom corner, behind the net. Chuck has it in the corner. Monahan fighting with Nurse. Now it's going to pop out and go to the length of the ice. Rasmus Anderson will collect. He's going to come and bring it up as far as the own blue line and then spin it back. Lindholm across. Flames get stopped at the line again. Now the Oilers have a chance. It's a 2-on-1. Yamamoto dropped a quick move by Fogle. Backhand. Markstrom's got the save. That's how you kill a penalty though. Bouchard with the quick forehand backhand. But Markstrom's got equal to the task. And we got 25 seconds left in the power play, but the face-off is in Calgary's zone. Alright. So shots. 20 for the Flames. And 16 for the Lions. And the Flames are going to break out of their own zone. We got 38 seconds left on the power play. And Oilers control behind their own net. They're going to chip it up and all the way down the ice. Just off the net, Markstrom will stop it and they'll collect it. Hanifin. And the Flames lose the puck, but now that they're going to draw a penalty, and now the Oilers are going to go to the penalty. It's Lucic this time, That's more like normal. Lucic is the one going to the box. 12 seconds left in the Calgary power play, which is now negated. And then the Oilers will go on a minute and 48 minute second power play. And Lucic is not happy. And I can see why. He actually barely touched Fogle, but Fogle sold it hard. But it was skate on skate action, and the guy's gonna lose his footing. He did go down soft. But David's happy. Alright. So now I'm not gonna bother turning it off. The Oilers are gonna control. Barry's got it deep. Puts it off to Draisaitl. Draisaitl holds it up against the board. 3, 2, 1. Power play is over. Nurse sends it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl with McDavid slowly creeping in out of the box. Draisaitl brings it up to the line and then circles back. Barry's going to take over from there. Back down to Draisaitl on the top hash. Back to Barry at the middle point. Down low hash to McDavid. He tries to walk in to the circle, then back to the boards. Then tries to sneak one across, of course, to Draisaitl in the corner, but the Flames have been able to get a stick in the lane and chop it out. Barry gets it back in his own line. Feeds it back up to McDavid, who brings it across the Flames line. Nugent Hopkins across the Draisaitl. Shot. Rebound. Flames control it and send it down the ice with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. Mike Smith's got it. He's going to chip it up almost to the blue line, but the Oilers will bring it back to regroup. McDavid brings it with amazing speed through center across. As soon as he crosses the blue line, he dishes it off to Draisaitl, who gives it to Pugliardi, who takes the shot. It's directed into the corner, then it gets off a stick up into the netting. That's going to bring a face-off in the Flame zone with 48 seconds left. The Jets were winning 2-1. Let's have a quick look. Here it is still 2-1, 16 left in the second. Oilers win the face-off. 45 seconds remaining. Nugent Hopkins backhand to Nurse across, and the score, that is a 3, and that is McDavid again. 3-0 for the Oilers. I definitely wore the right jersey tonight. And the Flames are probably going to continue their streak of losing home openers. And that is the second power play goal for McDavid. Right off the draw. Boom. Nobody's on McDavid on the far side. I'd call that like Ovechkin spot. And boom, he buries it. Two goals. And the Oilers are looking firmly in control of this one, but oh, wow! Kachuk took a drill and they almost scored there too, but Smith makes the save, and now going the other way, we've got an opportunity, and the Oilers. Oh, where is the puck? The puck's behind that. Oh, Cassian was fighting for. Oh man, this game is really opened up now, end-to-end action. All the scoring is going one way though. Gaudreau swings it across, shot. And that goes wide. Now they control in the corner. CC will chop it up, but Tanev will keep it in the zone. Shot out of nowhere, but big save. Got in, got the shot, but again, Mike Smith with the save. The shots are still in Calgary's favor, but they are definitely not getting the bounces. The Oilers are getting it. That was a nice night, yeah. McDavid is looking in mid-season form already. For sure. Not scary for the league. I heard McDavid say that he was unhappy with his goal scoring. Oh my god. This guy wants more. Gotta admire that though. As much as it seems kind of ridiculous, the guy could be unhappy with that. You know, like, at the same time, man. Oh. we are in a commercial, and for some reason I can see the commercial. Whoever's doing the job where they're supposed to be blanking that out is failing. So Ken McDavid got a hattie. Ken McDavid get the hattie on his first game. Or, it's not first game, but in the Battle of Alberta. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it's just a different link, I guess. And it's giving me commercials. And quick 2 power play goals. That's the story of it so far. Translation update. It's going to be a face-off in the Edmonton zone. Won by the Flames, back to the point, but they can't control. They will send it back in. Smith can't control it, so it will swing around. And they are fighting for it in the corner. Hyman will chip it out across to Bouchard, puts it up, sends Chase into the Flame zone. They're going to call that icing and bring it all the way back. Yamamoto is giving chase, but didn't quite win the battle. Yeah, shots are still 21-17, but that doesn't matter. They not scored. 3-0. That's the only stat that really matters. Alright, Flames win the face-off again. Goudreau is going to send it down low. A really good defensive move there. It was really tough on his stick. Lindholm now is going to send it through. Kachuk tries this move, but Nurse knows that one. Gives him a backhand there. Goudreau at the point. Sends it in. Kachuk tips it, but Mike Smith's got it again. I'm telling you, Mike Smith's having himself a game. I think he played really good last game too. It was just the third period. It's like, oh, well, they just kind of left him out to dry there. Sorry, it was Bouchard, not Smith, that knew Kachuk's move there. Cross-checked him. Stop that. Now we have 12:59 going into the second. Face off again in another zone. Lindholm wins it, but the Oilers control. And a dangerous back pass by Smith. Smith handles it, sorry. Now the Oilers will control and hit it up. Puljujarvi will chip it forward. McDavid's going to give chase. They will wave off icing. Lindholm's going to come in for it. Puljujarvi's fighting for it with McDavid as well. Now the Oilers or Flames will chip it up. And Kachuk's going to bring it. Dipsy doodle through, that was close to being offside. Goudreau tries to send it forward to him, but he didn't see it coming. Now Puljujarvi's got it in his own corner, chips it forward. Anderson's going to take it, walk in, shoot. Smith gloves it, holds it down, and that's going to be another whistle. 12-13 now remaining in the second. And again, it seems that Flames are playing quite well, but it's not happening. Smith is just a wall tonight. He's not letting anything go. Hey, everyone watching, thanks for dropping by. If you do want to give it a like, subscribe. I really appreciate that. Hope everyone's having a great night. Battle Alberta. Hockey's back. Oilers win the draw. Oh, pops out kind of close. Lucic is going to give in chase. CC will chop it out. And it's going to escape. Oilers going to put on pressure on the Flames. Force them to cough it up. They're bringing it behind the net. And they swing it back to the point. This is the Oilers' fourth line causing trouble. Shot from the point. Markstrom sends it into the corner. Backman is going to send it back towards Markstrom again, dangerously. Anderson will chip it up. And out. Oilers will recoup. They chip it all just in the Flame zone. Jonathan will just get it out. It's kind of chalky play. They're just kind of getting it up as far as their own blue lines and chipping it out. Nothing too exciting. Right now the Flames have it in their own zone. They're going to come. Lucic will finally bring it as far as center. Into the blue line. Flames control in the Oilers territory first time in a while. Lucic in the corner. He coughs it up. Oilers now control. They're going to chip it up. And the Flames steal it as center. They're going to bring it back the other way again. He's coming in with speed. Drops it right at the blue line for Lindholm. Lindholm gets it back. Or Mangiapane, sorry. Tries a quick move but has the puck knocked off his stick. Another shot. And they finally score. Mangiapane gets the rebound that Smith couldn't control and puts it in on the backhand. And we finally have the Flames on the board. It is 3-1. Shots are 23-19. And we might have a game here. Nobody took him. CCE stepped away to go after Monahan, leaving Mangiapane wide open. Smith couldn't control it. He gets it with his skate, then he gets it with his backhand. He had the whole net. You're not going to miss that many days. And the Flames are not going quietly into the night quite yet. Face-off is won by the Oilers. They're going to bring it right into the Flames zone, but the Flames will bring it right back out. Going wide is Ritchie. He sends a shot wide. Controlling on the boards. Brings it back. Shot. Smith kicks out a rebound. Flames control again. Oilers have lost the stick. Oilers managed to chip it out though. Goudreau's going to turn it right back though. Sends it across. He didn't realize that the Flames were taking changes too. Flames control. Shot. Smith rebounding. He didn't have it at first, but he does scoop it up, and he's going to want to slow things down as the Flames are really starting to pick up some momentum here. So that's going to send us to a commercial break, and I think the Oilers needed that. That's like a timeout within a timeout. They didn't need to call. Oh, they're not. The screen went black for quite a while, but we are back right away. 10:04. Shots are 26-19. Flames win the face-off again, but the Oilers chip it past them. That's Hyman racing in. This is, and great save by Markstrom. That's the third time now I've said it. Hyman has really impressed me. He's gotten those wheels and the effort, but the Flames are coming back the other way. Dubé, inside-outside shot, and that is going to be a penalty against the Oilers. It looks like Yamamoto is going to the box. Flames are going to have a power play. Oops, I forgot to take that off. And this could really change things. If the Flames can score this before they head into the intermission, it could be anyone's game. The Oilers really need this kill, and that is now really going to send this to commercial break. Man, what a game, I tell you. This has definitely turned into a game. Let's check out some of the other scores. St. Louis has scored, and so has Colorado, so it's now 4-2. Colorado has an empty net with 5:24. They're really going for it. San Jose has tied it, sorry Pixel, but San Jose has now tied it 2-2. Looks like they're also on the power play with 6:43 remaining. It's still 0-0 in the Minnesota and LA game. So, it's, all these games matter, but they don't really matter. It's really the first, for Calgary it doesn't matter as much, I would think, because this is only their first game of the season, but a team like Montreal has really got to start to be worrying, right? They're 0-3. Before Calgary's even played a game. That's worrisome. And then Buffalo, who had Buffalo going up 2 wins in a row? It's crazy. Spencer, you said in the other video that it's so weird hearing about Buffalo winning when we were talking about football, and I said, oh yeah, don't worry, they'll be back soon enough. And wow, Buffalo's winning in hockey too. Yeah, Hyman just couldn't. Hyman could have got a little height. Oh, and yeah, Yamamoto. I don't know why he's arguing that one. And his stick was basically caught in between the blade and this boot of the skate. It was like lodged in there. It was definitely tripping. Flames win the draw again, which is a recurring theme. Goudreau has it at the point. He sends it through, but the Oilers will interrupt, and it looks like Hyman again with speed. He tries a move, but Rasmus Anderson's going to push him to the outside before his shot. Hyman is continuing to really impress me this game. Definitely really impressed me. Flames now are going to control. Kachuk sends it down low, back to Anderson at the point, across to Goudreau. Goudreau's going to walk in, take a shot. It gets deflected, but Smith's going to make the save. Yeah, I definitely think that the Oilers are definitely losing the battle of the face-offs. But Hyman is winning all the battles of extra effort. That guy is really showing a lot of heart, I have to say tonight. Flames win the face-off again. Goudreau across to Anderson. Anderson at the point, across to Goudreau, walks it in. Shot. Smith can't control the rebound, but the Flames chop it wide. Back to the point to Goudreau. Minute and 13 left in the power play. Tries to send it across to Anderson. Anderson's shot. It is blocked by the Oilers, and they will send it down the ice. The Flames are definitely dominating at this point in the game. It's kind of scary. Scary times for the Oilers here. Anderson brings it across. He's going to swing it back. Now Lindholm comes with speed. Chips it across to Kachuk. Feeds it across, but it's too late. They're going to have to recruit back to the line. Across to Kachuk. Walks in, shot. Smith gets a leg on it. Kachuk recoups the rebound and gets the rebound, the back pass. Shot from the point. Smith's got it, and he's going to hold on. They are just pelting Smith with the shots. Like, they have opened up a 11 shot lead currently with 31 shots. And Mike Smith has been the equal to all of them but one, but he's starting to let those rebounds go. And if he would have, that Flame would have been able to chop that rebound on net, we'd be looking at a 3-2 game here. And then Lindholm again couldn't handle that first, so it was a second shot. The Oilers win the face-off, but can't clear. Dubé holds the line. Lucic back to Dubé. Nugent Hopkins fighting Dubé, and he's going to win and bring it out. But the Flames will cut him off at center, and Dubé's got it in his own hash. He's going to take it behind his net. They got 13 seconds, enough for one rush. He's going to drop it off for Hanifin. Hanifin hits in stride, but they lose it at the line. Lucic knocks McDavid, and McDavid could have been away. 7:42 remaining in the second. Shots are 31-20 Calgary. And Calgary is off the power play again. Oilers try and make a move, but they only get as far as the line. They're going to have to turn back. Nurse in his own zone. Up off the boards. Draisaitl backhand in deep. McDavid loses the battle to the puck, which you don't say very often, and the Flames will chip it out at the line, but they're going to say it's offside. And I think they're saying it may even be intentional offside. It might go all the way back down the ice. Alright, again, for 4 beers, I really appreciate you guys. And let's see, Buffalo's going to win the cup if they keep playing at this pace. Yeah! The pace of 100% winning record is a good pace. Flames will chip it out, and CC's going to take it in his own zone. He will ship it off to Puljujarvi, back to CC, and they are going to lose it. Flames will control Jones' line, ship it back up. Again, just chippy action in the neutral zone. McDavid's going to control. Passes it off. Oilers fired in from center, and a little hop bounces right out to McDavid, but McDavid and Puljujarvi run into each other. Puck now cycled in before the RV again. They send it down to McDavid, back to the point to Cece. He's going to fire from the point. Shot. Markstrom makes the save, but it dribbles through into the corner. Oilers fighting on the corner. McDavid loses the puck and it gets chopped out. Flames are going to go for a change, and they're lucky that they didn't get a too many men penalty, as the puck was right around there. Draisaitl has his shot redeflected, but Markstrom still makes the save. Behind the net, Kassian's battling. Backlund comes up with it, and he's going to spring Mangiapane, and he gets hit from behind. No penalty on that either. Good physical play so far. Again, fighting. Shot. Mangiapane collects it, goes into the corner. Now Bouchard takes it. He shoots it up, gets as far as the hash marks where Kassian's battling with it. Again, it goes to Bouchard. He swings it behind. Now Kokni. Sorry, I'm going to have to get better at that guy's name. The other German guy's name. Anyway, McDavid brings it in. He's going to backtrack to the wall, and he gets checked, and the puck will come out to center again. Cocoon, right? So that's it, Cocoon. Markstrom slows it down behind the net. Tanev will redirect it the other way. Lindholm behind his net. And the Flames will send it down, and it looks like it goes up into the netting, and we're going to have a face-off. I believe it'll just be outside the Oilers zone, because it was the Flames that shot it in. And we will be right back, but yeah, Mangiapane got hit, but it was just the shoulder to the center of his back. It was clean play. I like that check every day of the week, regardless of who's doing it. Alright. Let's check it around here. So Colorado was able to score with their empty net. They're back to not being an empty net, but it is 4-3 St. Louis. Still 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in that game. Look for them to pull the goalie again. Looks like Winnipeg killed off that power play. There's 1:20 left in the second, and it is tied at doses. And Minnesota and Atlanta are still scoreless. Well, it seems like it is catching this game, as they're at 15:20, and we're at 5:07 remaining in the second. So they're now only 10 minutes behind, even though they started half an hour behind us. Got 4 viewers in here, and I appreciate you all. I thank you very much for hanging out with me on a Saturday night. Once again, I hope you're all having a great evening. And Saturday night's a pretty cool night, and if you're hanging out with me instead of doing whatever else you're doing, I appreciate that a lot. Even if it is getting updates while you're at work instead of work. In fact, I really appreciate it. Alright. Looks like we're back. And we're showing the Mangiapane goal again. And the flashback. So him scoring the OT winner of the 2021 World Championships. Oh my god, St. Louis signed him? That's crazy. Let's see if third time's the charm. Alright, Lucic is going to send it in deep. Smith thought about going, but instead Nurse will collect it. Lucic will bother him as well, but he will chip it up and out and all the way down the ice, and now we'll be icing. Going to bring that all the way back to the Flames zone. I didn't realize that. Is that why they're winning now? Let's see. Because they did win too, didn't they? Alright, oh, we're back. Calgary with a big shot. Another huge save by Smith. Another shot. Another save by Smith. Oh my god. Smith is just bailing the boys out big time. This, oh my god, now Smith almost got fooled by a weird bounce.
Almost got cut out of position. The Flames are really buzzing now. They've got it behind the net. Backlund sneaks it out. Uh, Monahan didn't see the puck coming. Shot from the net. Smith deflects it up into the netting, and oh my god, another whistle. But things are fast and furious now. Holy. Yeah, Smith kicked that one out. Oh. Alright, so it's 33 shots to 21 now, I tell you. Smith is making this game. If you weren't watching, you'd think the Oilers were dominating, but this could very easily be a tie game if it wasn't for Smith. Just playing a phenomenal game. Alright, so Oilers going to chip it in. Tanev will chase it back behind his own net. Yamamoto is following him. They get it up as far as center. Kachuk will drop it off. Throw sends it back to Tanev at the point. The Flames set up shot from the point. Looks like it misses the net, but Tanev will collect it as it goes all the way around. He'll send it back down into the corner. Goudreau's got it. Puljujarvi will come in and take it. Lindholm now chops it back towards him. Nugent Hopkins sends it up to Hyman. Hyman, again, he's going to just backhand it into the Flame zone. Tanev and Yamamoto will fight for it. Finally, it comes through and Nugent Hopkins will steal it up on the boards. He's going to send it back behind the net to Hyman. Hyman is going to send it along to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins back to the point. Nurse sends it all the way around, and it almost comes back to the other point. Now the Flames will take it Tanev up through the center of his own zone. Up to the center, and he's just going to flip it in. Smith thought about going out, but now the Flames will steal the puck. They're lucky that wasn't a holding the stick penalty. Flames are holding it in the corner there, fighting for it. McDavid, and the Oilers will break free. They get as far as the line and finally out. McDavid had him on his feet, but he didn't realize it, and the Flames are going to come right back in. Backhands it across the ice into the opposite corner. Nurse is fighting for it there against Monahan. Nurse will bring it up the far boards, and it'll go all the way down the ice. That will be icing, and with 2 minutes and 15 seconds, they're going to bring it all the way back for a face-off in the Flames zone. Oh, I still can't believe that James Middleton. That is insane. Who would take a chance on him? Alright, so we are about to drop the puck again here. It's going to be Draisaitl taking the draw for the Oilers, and he's going to win it back to Smith, and Smith has to cover it. That was dangerous. Sometimes, when you win the puck too cleanly, and yeah, Draisaitl won that on the backhand, went right towards Smith, and Smith had to be quick, get a glove on that, and they're going to send off Yamamoto. Something's different now in that 2 seconds from before. So again, Draisaitl will line up. This time the Flames win it, and Puljujarvi made a rush to the point and made it tough. So even though the Flames won it, they didn't get any advantage from it. Anderson now. Oh, they're saying high stick the puck. That's going to bring another whistle. And this time it will be outside the Oilers zone. Lucic is having words with the refs again. He's definitely not been very happy with the refs' decisions, as he usually isn't. Alright, Oilers win the draw back into their own zone. Lucic gives chase. Oilers send it up as far as their line, and then they have to turn back. Now they try again. They're going to send it all the way down the ice. That could have been icing, but Markstrom steps out to play it. He'll ring it around the boards, and McDavid will stop it from going out and send it right back on net. Markstrom will cover up, and that will bring up a whistle and a Flame zone face-off, which is they've been rarer as of late. Alright, so Markstrom, he's got a 13-11-2 career versus the Oilers.
So a winning record against the Oilers. I wonder how much of that was before the Oilers got good. And more recently, not such a great record. Derek Ryan's going to get kicked out of the draw and full goal replaced. The Oilers still win, and they're going to get shot high on Markstrom. Markstrom's going to control that, and we're going to have another face-off. So last season he only got 43 starts, but of course, it was a short season. Oilers win the face-off, and they're going to chip it behind the net. He loses a stick, but he's going to be able to pick it up because he's an offensive guy. Gets back to the point. Nurse is going to take a shot. Markstrom will handle that, and Cassian and somebody are going to get into a little bit of a cross-checking battle, but nothing's going to come of that. That's going to bring up a face-off. And the Flames low with 1:22 left in the second. Oilers have gotten 2 more shots there. Alright. Zadorov. Him and Cassian have been having words all night. That could be a bit of a prequel of the Battle of Alberta right there. Alright. And they're still lining it up. This time we're going to kick Lindholm out of the face-off back. Dubé's going to step in. Draisaitl will give it back. McDavid will come in and give it to Nurse. They get a shot. The Flames will cover the rebound. They're going to send it down the ice. Could be enough for icing. No, they're going to take a bounce off the boards, and the Oilers will play it. They're going to bring it up slowly up to center. Nurse will take it at the center ice line and send it all the way down. Markstrom plays it behind his net. Anderson plays it up front to Lindholm. Shots are 18-9 in the second alone. Alright, with 1 minute remaining in the first period. Draisaitl is being hounded, but he will chip it behind the net. Flames will control it and chip it out. Mangiapane fighting for it, but Draisaitl will backhand it deep in the boards. Again, it's just going back and forth on the boards. Draisaitl seems to win it away. He's going to send it, but it gets intercepted. Now the Flames control it. 18 seconds. The team seem pretty happy just to hold it up against the boards. Draisaitl again still has it in the corner. In the skates of Mangiapane, we're down to 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Now McDavid's going to bring it out, send it to the point. Nurse will send it back to him, McDavid, who sends it across the center, but Mangiapane will flip it out of the zone, and the period will come to a close. That's going to bring up the second intermission. And it's been a fairly dominant performance by the Oilers, except for the fact that the Flames are shooting them, and Smith has been keeping it that way. It could very easily be a tie game. Definitely, very easily could be a tie game. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the washroom and such. About 5-minute break here, and I'll be right back. I do want to thank everyone who has come and joined us. And people are just dropping in. I wish they were staying for longer, but hey. Getting a good amount of coverage anyway. We've had 33 views. Unfortunately, most pop in and pop out. Good old Spencer helping a guy out. Alright, I will be back in about 5. drink, get some chips. We're in the intermission here. How are we doing? Winnipeg and San Jose still tied 2-2. Wow, Minnesota and LA game has erupted from 0-0. It's gone to 2-1 LA. Or Minnesota, sorry. I said LA. Why don't we hop on over and then give that little check, see, while we're in the intermission here. I want to thank everyone again for dropping by on Saturday night. Could be a lot of places. I'm glad you chose Galway here. Why did I click on that one again? Apparently I'm running 2 streams of that lanes. I'll skip that. You know, just in case. Technical issues.
Farrell that goes off the heel of his stick, and the Kings come up with a loose puck.
Couldn't hear anything copyright. Actually, oh yeah, that's what's that thing.
Easy check of the Kings line.
Oh, yeah.
Kulikov can't hold his own, and the Kings have numbers in the Minnesota line. Moore with Kapari driving the net, and Moore's forced to the outside.
Well, that looked like the
Yeah,
Kings
sorry,
were getting knocked down across there. John Carroll
18.
gave him credit. Good job.
And then
Recognize that
some.
was
Things are gonna retreat into their own zone. I don't want to risk it. I'd rather risk it on that. Flames or others game. In fact, on goals and stuff, I like it. Alright. Of course you skip the dishes. That's what happens. That's stupid. I don't miss that sound at all. Do not miss that sound. Our restaurant does not have any delivery services. We do in-house and take-out. Mainly in-house. And I get to play with fire all day, so that's the best part. I like fire. Alright. Chick-fil-A commercial, just to tease you. I don't like these LA games. You see some of the commercials and you're just like, oh man. Well, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark of this stream. To Chevet. And all the games besides this Minnesota LA game are in either intermission or final. Again, Buffalo managed to win in the shootout over Arizona 2-1. Florida with a 5-1 win over New York Islanders. Boston wins again over Dallas 3-1. Pittsburgh 5, Chicago 2. Tampa Bay wins in overtime 2-1 over Washington. Columbus wins in overtime over Seattle. Toronto wins a 3-1 win in Toronto. Toronto finally gets bounced back. New York beats Montreal again 3-1 for Montreal. Vancouver loses again. This time they can't get the extra point. They lose to Detroit 3-1. Carolina beats Nashville 3-2. And St. Louis probably had it yet together. They won 5-3. Alright, looks like the Winnipeg game is just about to have a face-off here, so let's see if we can find that.
Winnipeg comes in right away. Backhand. That gets guided to the corner, but shot point to point, and that just misses the net. Sharks force the backhand it up. They get as far as the line, and if not quite out, but then out. There seems to be a whistle. Looks like it is a Winnipeg penalty. And not much argument from the player. He went right over there. Let's see. Well, it was a late hit from behind. And Dubois is going to go for 2 minutes. Couture is going to win the draw, but Winnipeg will control and get it down the ice. Man, I wish we had this kind of quality on the Oilers Flames game. San Jose is going to break out. Let's go all the way back on this. And Burns will take it up with a big beard. He backhands it at the line, and now San Jose breaks across. So far, Winnipeg is controlling it and keeping it to the outside. They intercept and send it back down the ice, and now there's only a minute and 14 left in the power play. No doubt, I get so hungry with those ads. And so cheap. So cheap. Alright, San Jose finally has some traction. The shot goes wide, but they control the zone. Back to the point, cross. And they take a shot. Doesn't make it through. They still control though. Just cycling. Shot to the middle, rebound. Hellebuck, man, 2 good saves. They send it out as far as the point, but can't get it out. Now they will. They have numbers. Short-handed. Connor backhands it towards the net. Just dribbles through the crease, and now San Jose is going to go the other way. Burns has it. Brings it across the line, chips it down low. Collects the puck himself. Cycles the back. Oh, easy goal, San Jose. Thomas Hurdle picks up the rebound and buries it. Tomas Kartal with the goal. Hellebuck had no chance. And that is 3-2. Power play goal for San Jose Sharks. Still on interception. Intermission on our game. And quite a battle, as I said. The score makes it look like this is all Edmonton, but this has been a spirited affair with a lot of good heat, like you want to see in the Battle of Alberta. Alright, we're probably going to the final commercial break there, and the Flames and Oilers game. And Winnipeg's going to come out of their own zone trying to bounce back. They're going to chip it in behind the net. San Jose will intercept. And they are now going to finally bring it out. Winnipeg intercepts, though. They're going to come back with numbers. They're just going to have to peel all the way around the net. He spins and shoots, but shoots wide. Now San Jose brings it up. Shot. And I wonder if the Pacific Anaheim teams, California teams, right? California teams, it's the reason they didn't. Oh, and San Jose scores again, just like that. And that's going to bring up a huge fight as they crashed into Hellebuck. Shifley's dropped his gloves. Hellebuck's down. They're fighting everywhere. But it is 4-2 with 14:56 remaining, even though it's huge fighting. That's not going to stop the fact that they scored. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just like that, the Sharks have opened up a 2-goal lead. And this game is definitely beginning of rivalry all over it. But I wonder how different, like, the divisions and stuff will look when teams aren't only playing teams in their own division like last year. The Pacific, those California teams really struggled because they only played, very few teams. Whereas now they get to play against all these Pacific teams, which they traditionally do very well against, like Calgary, Vancouver, and Edmonton all seem to have bad luck going into California. And I think that definitely affected their seasons last year. So we'll see if this year, like if last year was just an anomaly, that they were really bad. We got Stephen A's world. It's so weird to see. I still haven't really seen him talk about hockey. That would be so strange, I think. Here's Stephen A. He knows everything about basketball and football. I would never want to compare my knowledge to his in those regards, but the guy really doesn't like hockey, so now that he's actually forced to talk about hockey, it will be interesting. Change this. Because we will be coming in, not into the third period here, right? As they're showing the outside of Rogers Place all the way up beautifully. Definitely love Rogers Place. There's some great pictures from in and around Edmonton, definitely in the last couple of days with all those beautiful northern lights. And there we are. We are about to get underway. Face-offs won by Lindholm. And third period is underway. It's going to go all the way down the ice right away. CC will touch up. And that will be icing against Calgary. So 10 seconds into the period, we have our first whistle. And it's going to go all the way back to the Flames zone. Okay, Flames win the face-off in their own draw. Yamamoto chases this guy out into the corner. Looks like it's going to get chopped up, but the Flames finally do get it out in the zone. Now it's got to go in with the Oilers are offside. They're going to have to touch up. Yamamoto touches up and now gives chase to harass. Anderson's going to fire it up. It gets tipped to the line, so it goes around and Smith will play it around. All the way to Yamamoto, gets it at the red line, brings it to the blue line, gets checked hard. Backstrom stops it behind the net, and now he's going to kick it up. Monahan's coming in, takes a shot from a bad angle, that's going to ring around the boards. They'll kick it back in. They send it in front to Dubé, but Mike Smith's going to jump all over that. And he's going to bring up a whistle. And we have Cassian and Zadorov guy on the ice again. So watch for fireworks. Flames win the draw and get it out. Oh, sorry, now the Oilers can go. Markstrom's going to kick it behind his net to Tanev in the corner. McDavid will steal, pops it out front, but Barry has to settle it, can't get a clean shot. Sends it across the nurse, who also has trouble handling it. Now the Flames control. Mangiapane crossed the line, and they're going to call it offside, I think. So they're going to have a face-off just outside the Oilers zone. Shot on Smith from a distance. He drops it and plays it. Oilers going to get it all the way up. Cassian's going to get chased. Hannah will backhand it though. Bouchard will stop it in line, sends it towards the net. I don't think Markstrom saw it, but it went into the corner. The Flames will now recover. Zadnov loses it. Now Ryan's going to go get it in the corner. Now he's hit by Zadnov. Flames will send this line, but it is not out. The Oilers will send it back towards the net. Now it's in the Oilers zone as they back off. They now send it up to Bouchard, who sends it up to Fogle. Alright. Oilers bringing it into the Flame zone, but the Flames are going to check. Goudreau gets it off them, and they're going to chip it back out. Only as far as center, and the Oilers will send it back in. Markstrom will stop it behind his net, backhand it up along the boards, and the Flames will clear it out. They tried to send it across to Goudreau, but that's cut off by Ceci, who will send it in. Markstrom tried to play it, but that was dangerous. Had a kind of same dangerous bounce that happened to Mike Smith in the first. Flames will send it in deep. Smith plays it behind his net. He sends it out front, again dangerous. It was chipped by a Flame player, but the puck went back through to an Oiler. Flames control in their own zone. They're going to chip it up. Headman pass, but Hyman will intercept. He's going to send it in deep. Markstrom bounces off behind his own net. And it looks like Yamamoto's in there fighting. Finally springs free, and Mangiapane will bring it out of his own zone. Brings it as far as center. Dubé across the line. Oilers will send it back out. Looks like it's all the way down the ice. And that's going to be enough for icing. Hanifin beats out Yamamoto. And that will bring a face-off all the way back down to the Oilers zone. It's looking like the Oilers will probably win. I like this though. This is a good sign of things to come no matter what happens. This is a nice close game. No blowouts. So I think we're in for a treat of a Battle of Alberta this year, hopefully. Whoa, that might be tripping. Nope, they're not going to call that tripping. Yeah, so Flames control. Backlund's going to circle back at the Oiler line. He's being hounded at the line. He's going to lose it. There is an Oiler penalty coming up. Markstrom will go to the net. Backlund goes all the way back now. 6 attackers on the ice. Flames attack with numbers. Backlund in the cross. Drops to Lucic. Lucic back on the boards. Flames at the line. Down low. There's 15:52 remaining. Flames at the line. And they give it away. Draisaitl gets a stick on it. And that is going to bring up a whistle. And it looks like Yamamoto again is going to go for slashing or hooking. He got his stick right in there at the glove. And the Flames are going to go to a so far fairly unsuccessful power play. We've got Kachuk, Lindholm, Monahan. And we've got Ryan, Draisaitl, Nurse. And the Oilers win the draw, and they're going to send it all the way down the ice. They did give it hooking. The Flames are 0 for 3 tonight. They've got 10 shots. And a minute and 48, they're going to send it back to Goudreau, who crosses his own line of speed. Sends it up, they cross the line. They control behind the net. They guide it towards the net, but it is sent to the corners. They're chipping away at it though. They're gonna cycle it back up to the point. Anderson at the point. Down to Gaudreau. Gaudreau loses a handle on it. Bouchard's now gonna send it up. But Rasmus Anderson keeps it in. He's gonna walk the line. Dishing it down low. Shot. Smith saves it, sends it into the corner. Back to the point, but they keep it in. Gaudreau's gonna chip it down. Ryan is harassing Monahan. Yeah, but they get it down to Kachuk back behind the net, and they score. They score, and Lindholm has it. Kachuk with the assist and a power play goal, and just like that, it is 3-2. We might have a game here. We might just have a game. And we got maybe a pixel jinx there with it. Yeah, Kachuk receives it down low, sends it right in front, and nobody is on Lindholm. He is wide open. And if Smith saved it, Monahan was there for the rehab. That was a well executed play. And just like that, it is 3-2. And the Flames are coming right back in again. Dubé pressuring. Pugliarvi has it behind his own net, chops it up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl slows it down before sending it up to Ceci. Ceci gets it to Yamato, who splits the D, comes in, shoots and scores. Just like that, Pugliarvi and the Oilers answer. And it is 4-2. That is how you answer. The Oilers come right back. Right back. And they tie the game. Or not tie the game. They go back ahead by 2. And Pugliarvi, that's his second of the season. He's tied with McDavid with the team lead for goals. And he just picked that blocker side middle. Well done. 37-26 of the shots. And now the Flames win the face-off. And they're going to chip it up just inside the Oilers zone. Ryan's fighting for it in the neutral zone. Flames chip it back up, and Smith will stop behind the net. He will get bothered, but he's going to send it up high. That's going to go all the way down the ice, though. That's going to be icing on Smith and the Oilers. 14:05 remaining. Wow, 4-2. We are definitely having an exciting game. As I said, I love that this is a great competitive game, and that this could go either way. Face off, Lindholm against Ryan, and kind of a choppy. We'll give it a Ryan win as Ryan comes up with it. That's for sure, and he's going to bring it out. They're just announcing the Flames goal now, and Pugliarvi's already scored. So at the point, Nurse will send it in. I think it deflected up off something, so face-off will come to the right of Jacob Markstrom. And just like that, we have a 4-2 game. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're enjoying. Try to do a lot of these live videos. Like to do power rankings as well. Do rankings and reviews of lots of different stuff. Appreciate it. I appreciate you even just dropping by. Alright. Still in commercial. See how we're doing around the league. And it's still 4-2 San Jose after those 2 quick goals we witnessed. Minnesota managed to add another before the end of the period. So they're up 3-1 now. Might have to do a video on shocks in the season. It's probably too early to do them, but how is Buffalo not going to be on it? And let's not just call them Buffalo. Let's call them the Jack Eichel-less Buffalo Sabres. Which is probably the most surprising of all, right? penalty. Keep flashing to Stephen A. Smith. Alright, Nurse, yeah, he just signed that big 8-year contract extension, 5.25 million, 75 million total, 56 games last season. Training. There's no doubt the guy's a beast. He had an amazing season last year. Norris ball or candidate for sure. And there he is on the ice. Anyway, face off. Won by the Oilers. McDavid sneaks in shot and big save by Markstrom. David is looking for the Hattie there, but the Flames are going to break back out. They get as far as the Oilers line. Shot from bad angle. Easily sticked away by Smith. McDavid's going to work it up. Gets it out as far as Pugliarvi, gets it center and sends it in. Bounces just wide of the net. Anderson will send it up. Pugliarvi pinches. They're fighting for it in the corner. We got all three Oilers pinched in that side, but it pops out to the middle. Back in. Draisaitl fights for it. He's going to send it behind the net to Pugliarvi. Pugliarvi's going to send it back out. Shot. Markstrom's going to hold on to that, and the Oilers are definitely starting to catch up on shots. It's not as tilted. For a while there it was looking a lot like the only reason the game was close was Smith. But the Oilers definitely starting to play better in the third. They're having a lot more pressure. And Oilers win the face-off, but it goes to Dubé. Only gets it as far as the line when Yamamoto's manages to get a stick in the line. Flames control behind their own net. Setting up shop. He's going to finally come out. Gets as far as his own hash. He's really in no rush. Still shots only as far as center, and he's going to get the puck back and retreat back. And the Flames finally chip it up and out of the zone, but because it was them, the puck's going to come back into their zone for the face-off. So that was a net loss. And as I said, that's what the Flames are kind of looking like lately in this period. It's not looking as sharp. The Oilers are definitely looking a lot sharper. Backlund wins the draw. Behind the net for the Flames, all the way up to Lucic, who muscles the puck out of the zone, but the Oilers send it right back in. Backlund recovers, and he'll send it down deep. Oilers, oh wow, I don't know where the puck went off the stanchion there. Flames have it behind the net. Had a couple wraparound opportunities, but the Oilers stymied them. Now it's a bouncing puck in the neutral zone, just inside the Oilers zone, and CC will send it up. Now the Flames will control at their own line. Lindholm's going to send it in, and with speed. Shot from bad angle, Smith's got it. And Pugliarvi almost got himself sprung. The Oilers will just send it in deep. Anderson sends it off the boards. Now the Flames are definitely chopping at it. Draisaitl could have been away, but had the puck chopped off his stick. McDavid circles as far as the center line. He sends it behind. Markstrom backhand, gives it away almost. Flames control though. Mangiapane is going to bring it back behind his own net. He's being harassed as well by Pugliarvi, who's having a good game as well. Pugliarvi. Hyman's had a great game, and of course McDavid has had a great game with the 2 goals. Draisaitl has been there, but he hasn't been a huge factor as he normally is. Flames now controlling in the Oilers zone. Puck rings around behind the net. Shot from a bad angle. Kachuk's going to come up with the rebound. He tries to send it in front of Lindholm, but Oilers are gonna now send it deep. Hyman sends it in and checks hard, gets a check, and makes the Flames almost cough up the puck. But they do come away with it. Kachuk in center gets the puck chopped off his stick and back into their own zone. 10-10 remaining in the third. Shots are 38-28. Monahan sneaking in on the low side. Shot. I think that might have gone off the blocker and then off the post. But it is still a 4-2 game. McDavid's going to chop off the boards and try and get it himself, but two Flames cut him off. They send it, because they short stacked there was an open Oiler who gets a shot in, but Markstrom takes the save. Shots are now 39-29. We're going to do a commercial break. We have a 4-2 lead for the Oilers. And let's see how we're making out. Winnipeg has closed the gap and there's only 4-3 now. There's only 4:06 left in that game. They really gotta make a move. Yeah, they've already lost, right? They lost Anaheim. They don't want to be losing again. That would not be good. What are we going down to? This is Calgary losing a really close game to one of the best teams in the league, and I think you're going to see Edmonton in the top 10 power rankings. Oh yeah, Smith is definitely still in this. He is playing amazing. He's earning his bucks. Okay, we're back. Face off. Won by the Oilers. McDavid's going to circle it. Double checks. Holding it on the hash marks. He's going to bring it back to the point. Then sends it down deep. Pugliardi behind the net, controlling. He's got that super long stick. Draisaitl tries to send it ahead to McDavid, but it's intercepted. Lindholm's going to control. Flips it up, and the Flames do finally knock it down as far as center. Pugliardi is fighting with Kachuk for it. Lindholm will send it up to Gaudreau, who's going to make a move. Gaudreau on the fourth side. He's backhand. Gets it through Smith, but misses the net. They try to center it across. Controlling it in the Oilers zone here. But now, Draisaitl gets it across to Yamamoto, who got it back to Draisaitl, but he just couldn't get a shot off. Now they're going to chip it up. Center it across. He's all by himself as the team went to change. Now he got intercepted. Yamamoto almost had a lane. Finally. Oh, the Flames are coming in wide. Before he gets the puck taken off his stick, though. Here we go. Here we are starting to see this game open up, but that's going to be icing against the Flames, and the puck's going to come all the way back. 8:21 remaining. Bit of a chippy bit of playing there. Yeah, Gaudreau, Nurse got a 6, so that actually went by. Alright, face off. It is won by the Oilers. Popped up the high though. And now it's into the corner. Ryan loses it. Cassian's going to chase. The Flames will chop it out as far as the line. Big hit. But the Oilers do manage to keep it in the zone. Markstrom plays it behind his net. Shot off the boards. Bouchard pinches it in, keeps it in. Trying their wraparound. That was Fogle. Now Smith. He's going to get the puck stolen by Backlund, but Backlund gives it away to Fogle, who gets a quick shot. Markstrom tried to play it to Tanev, but they are going to blow the whistle. Cocoon. He's the one that got absolutely plastered. Alright, Draisaitl. Welcome to the offensive zone face-off. And he is going to win it. But the Flames are going to apply pressure right at the line. They're going to come out with numbers. We got Kachuk. Sends it across. It's going to go into the corner. Fighting behind the Oilers' net. Oilers will backhand it out. Gets as far as the line, but the Flames send it back around. Draisaitl with the backhand, and the Oilers are breaking out. McDavid tries to make a move. Gets chopped into the corner. McDavid still has it. Tries to send it to the D, but it's intercepted by Kachuk. Dubé will take it in his own line. Flames are changing. They're in danger again if that too many men, but McDavid steals, but the Flames steal right back. Again, it's in a concoction in front of the Flames net, or bench. Now it's behind the Flames net. And the Flames will break out. As far as the line, Lucic chips it in, but the Oilers send it right back out. Let's get it right in center ice. Now the Flames send it in deep. Smith went out to play it, then just second guessed himself and almost lost balance, but the Oilers managed to get it to the line and out. And now CC along the near boards will chip it in, and the Flames will get it right back out. Lucic sends it up all the way down. Oilers will give chase right into the corner. Luch follows it in with a big hit, but the Oilers clear the puck. Tanev. And there's a misplay. Nugent Hopkins is going to take it at the line. He's been kind of silent tonight. He's going to give it off, and from a bad angle shot. Now Lucic is going to come and break it out. Kachuk, as far as the Oilers line, he's going to send it in. Smith will play it with his stick. And Lindholm definitely pressured him, so he'll have to give it off. Bouchard now out of his corner. He's going to send it across. And Cocoon can't handle it, so the Flames will take over. Gaudreau dancing through the middle, trying to split the D. He's all by himself, though. McDavid now will control. He's going to send it up. It looks like Cassian giving chase. And Zadorov, of course. Those two have been at each other's throats all night. Backlund's going to come across. He gives it to Kachuk at the line. Kachuk walks in, takes a shot, dribbles through. Smith has it. And again, the fisticuffs start. It looks like it's between Kachuk. I'm not sure who, because they separated him right away. Shots are now 40-31. And we've got a face-off coming up in the Oilers zone. We are on another commercial break. Let's see if the Jets were able to make the comeback. They have an empty net with 18 seconds left. Still 4-3 though. Tony the Tiger. So we have nothing too surprising from the goal scorers. Usual penalty guys too. Sharks are gonna probably go up. This will put the Jets technically in last place. I believe in the West, maybe just in the Pacific, but and we're down 3 seconds. It's probably game. Yeah, it's probably game. And San Jose will win their first of the season. Winnipeg will have to go at least 3 games before they win their first. Calgary would still like to win their first, as it looks right now. That is not going to be the case. McDavid is still looking for the Hattie. I'm sure he's going to get some chances at an open net at some time here. Flames win the draw. They're going to send it around. And Chapani behind the net. He's going to send it out front. Smith backs it back behind the net. Back to the point. Shot. That's going to miss the net. Shot from the other point. Rasmus Anderson. I think Smith got that. Puts that into the corner. McDavid's in there fighting, but it's Mangiapane that comes up with it. They try and cycle it. They send it through the center. Now McDavid. Oh, quick move. Flames keep it in. Shot from the point. And now they're going to cycle it down again. They've got control now. Shot coming. Shot. Scores! No. No, I don't know. They waved it off. The water bottle moved. I thought that was a goal. I don't know what happened. We'll have to look at that. Maybe a stick hit the net. I just saw the water bottle pop. Oilers come back the other way. Nurse. In tight shot. Pugliarvi almost deflected that. Action is hot and heavy now. Goudreau drops the puck. Shot. That one goes wide. Smith is looking for it. And that's going to go all the way down the ice. That's going to be... Nope, they're way off the icing. Dubé is going to control in his own zone. Sends it up to the line. It gets chipped in. Oilers are going to go give chase in their own zone. They get it as far as the line, but not a shot from the point. Smith again with the save. Yamamoto can't clear again. Flames hold it at the point. Shot from the point, and Smith will hold on to that one. Holy smokes, another absolute flurry. But nothing's getting past. Nothing. Take care, Pixel Man. You have a good one. Nothing's getting past Smith. Shots are 45-32. Flames, and that's a scrum of a face-off, but the Oilers come away with it. And now they're going to come from behind their own net. They get it as far as the line. Oilers will have to bring it out. And they send it all the way down. It's on net though, the goalie will have to play it. Tanev sends it around. McDavid's on him at the line, steals the puck, brings it back into his own lines. D-to-D pass. Pass up to Nugent Hopkins. Hopkins off the backboards. Up to McDavid, who chops it ahead. Cassie. Oh, sorry, that wasn't McDavid. Now the Flames are going to come all the way down. Smith plays it behind his net. Goudreau's chasing him. Oilers will chip it out. Now the Flames come back with Mangiapane. Move at the line, but they keep it on side. They drop it back. Shot. Smith didn't see that, but they missed the net again. They're not having the luck, that's for sure. Anderson being chased by Cassian behind his own net. He'll play it off. They'll get as far as center and just flip it deep. Goudreau's going to give chase on Nurse. Nurse plays it to McDavid. Puck is taken by the Flames. Shot from the point, and it just goes wide. Empty net for the Flames. 2 minutes left. The Oilers still can't clear. Again, the Flames are just buzzing. Anderson, shot from a bad angle. That's going to go all the way around. Kept him at the point again. Goudreau is going to chip it. The Oilers finally control it. They're going to chip it all the way down the ice. But that is going to be icing. No, they're waving it off. It didn't quite have enough juice. That was a perfect shot by the Oilers. Flames get it. They're going to come in. Goudreau's got it. Breaks the line. And the puck is stolen by Draisaitl. Draisaitl will put it off the boards to Puljujarvi. Puljujarvi's going to send it across to McDavid, who's going to get the hat trick. And that is the game. And McDavid gets the empty net hat trick. As I said, he's going to have a chance at it. And there it is. And the race for the scoring lead is off. And McDavid is already putting his name in the run. He came back, and actually Nurse got a good stick on that puck, which allowed Draisaitl to steal it. Draisaitl put it up to Puljujarvi, and Puljujarvi just put it in the general direction of the net and knew that McDavid would win that battle. That's going to ice this one. Yeah, the Goodle hat trick, absolutely. Great game. McDavid always seems to turn it up against the Flames. And there it is, a hat trick. It's most likely going to end this one. Okay, so it definitely is a final. It's just taking a while here, even though there's only a minute 37 left. They gotta clean up all their hats. His 10th career hat trick and 3rd versus Calgary. As I said, he brings it. He brings it against Calgary. And the Flames' streak of losing home openers will continue. Oh, you came back for the hat trick. Absolutely, yep. The hat trick. If he's starting off this hot, it's going to be so hard to catch him as the leader. So hard. And it really shows you how tough it's going to be to beat the Oilers this season when they're actually getting outshot by a good margin like this. And their goalie's keeping them in it. And the scoring is not letting up. Alright, we're finally back underway. Dubé is going to bring it out of the Flame zone. Chips it up to Mangiapane. He's going to swing it across. Shot, and that was a good chance, but Oilers are going to get it. Ryan will chip it up to Cassian. Cassian will send it in deep. Tanev will control there. We got 1 minute, 6 seconds left. And McDavid's 3rd goal of the season from Puljujarvi and Draisaitl. Draisaitl's 4th assist of the season already. Oh man, that's a dangerous combo. They're always going to be in the running for top of the points. Lucic is going to fight along the boards. And it's still being fought for. Now it's Hyman being fighting. And Puljujarvi. Or Nugent Hopkins. Now Lucic gets it up and out. 27 seconds left. Yamamoto. Shot, that's going to go wide. And then with 20 seconds left, Lucic will put pressure on, but the Oilers will just pass it around in their own zone. Wait it out. And there you are. 5 seconds left. And it's an official. And it's official. Edmonton Oilers win round 1 of the Battle of Alberta in semi-convincing fashion, mainly because McDavid popped off for the hat trick. And if that's what you're expecting from the Oilers this season, as I said, look for them to be high in my power rankings, with McDavid being as scary as ever. And the Oilers rocket up the rankings. I believe that is going to put them probably in second, if not first in the West, right? Because they've only played twice. Let's see. It's going to put them tied for second in the league as well. So it would be tied for first in the West, if not a sole first. All these are East teams, so they're 2-0. Yeah, they'd be the only team in the West that's 2-0, right? Okay. Well, if LA could win, LA would be 2-0. What's Minnesota right now? Minnesota, one of those teams is going to be 2-0. It's looking good. Looking good for Edmonton. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Hope everyone has a good night. And we'll see you probably. I'll be making a power rankings video right away. And we'll try and do some more